This is the Rock City Showcase.
Hey, it's Matt. This is the Rock City Showcase, and this is a special I decided to do for the showcase because we are stuck at home and we're under quarantine, and we got to do some things to kind of pass the time. And yes, of course, you can exercise and read and watch movies, but if anyone's followed me on any of my social media platforms, you know that I am a person who enjoys a good beer. This right here is a beer from one of my favorite brewers, Three Heads. This is a prickly pear sour with a 5.4 ABV, I believe it is. It's delicious. And I've been drinking craft beer for quite a while now. Never made it myself. I've seen it made before. I've gone on beer tours and I've seen the process, and I've been to many of my favorite breweries like Rohrbox, Rock City Brewery, Three Heads, and many more, so I can name them all off. Been to many beer festivals, sampled hundreds of beer in my life. One of the most recent festivals we went to was the Fresh Festival, which is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which was a very fun festival, which we'll be doing a film on that as well. But I've always been interested in trying to get my hand in actually making beer. So my wife was aware of this, and she bought me a fantastic anniversary gift. This is a craft beer kit from Mr. Beer. Now, it's not, if you've gone on a beer tour before, you've seen the huge metallic barrels that are used to make and brew and ferment the beer. And this is obviously not that kind of high end. This is a plastic barrel here that's used to do it, and the bottling is also plastic. So this is pretty much your starting kit here. Now, we were going to start doing it on this episode, but I figured I'd just kind of give a quick background, and then we'll start the brewing process in the next couple of days. What my plan is I'm going to make this beer, which is, by the way, the formula that we have for the beer is for an IPA. So we will be making an IPA for Mr. Beer. This is the actual substance that's going to be put into the beer to make it. So what I'm going to do is probably buy an IPA from one of my favorite brewers, and I'll compare what we make to what the professionals do, and we'll see how well we did here. Again, this is it's not going to be like this. This is a specialty beer. This is what's known as a sour. All my beer friends already know that, but for those of you who've not really dove deep into the craft beer world, this is a sours beer, and it's delicious. And we're not doing that. We're doing an IPA, which is it's a bitter beer, hoppy. One of the more popular craft beers as well. I love IPAs, and I know a lot of craft beer drinkers do. It was very, very popular for a long time. Sours are really in right now, especially for the summer. Sours are a good beer. So are IPAs. So I'm excited about trying this. So we're going to see how this ends out. We're going to do something that I've never done before. Usually the podcast is just the podcast. You can't really see anything. Usually you can find the podcast. By the way, shameless self-promotion. If you want to catch up on any of the past episodes of the Rock City Showcase, you can go to iHeartMedia or iHeartRadio.com, and you can look it up there. It's actually everywhere. It's on iTunes, it's on TuneIn Radio, it's on Google Play. So pretty much anywhere you get your podcast, you can get this podcast from. Also, it's on our website, which is InsideTheMarginsRadio.com. And if you go to the Rock City Showcase tab, you can catch all of our previous episodes. Yeah, podcasts have all been great. So this is the first one that we're doing without guests, which is actually a process of making beer. We'll have this on our YouTube page, which is going to be Rock City Showcase, of course. So you'll be able to see this as well. It won't be the elongated version of the podcast. It'll be kind of a snippet of a fast forward or a shortened version of what we did. But if you want to hear the entire thing, you're going to want to go to the actual Rock City Showcase podcast. So wish me luck. We'll see how this turns out, and we will see you on the next episode of the Rock City Showcase. And for now, I'll just enjoy this beer. See you next time.